Hey guys, excuse my seemingly exhausted face. I just got out of the shower and I'm day 2 of detoxing, so I feel exhausted. But today is day 1 of week 2, and in this week we're going to be focusing on our nutrition. So the very first thing I wanted to open up with was this video talking about grocery shopping and the easiest way to grocery shop. So you've probably heard this before, but it still remains true that perimeter shopping is still the best option for grocery shopping. What does that mean? That means that when you go into a grocery store, typically the items that are on the perimeter of the store, so things like produce, meats, eggs, cheeses, things of that nature, outside of the store, a better option for you to grocery shop for versus the aisles. The stuff in the aisles is typically very processed and not ideal for gut health. So that's the very first tip. I'm sure you can Google more or YouTube more about that, but that's something that I employ. I spend a lot more time on the perimeter, a lot less time on the interior of the aisles. Another thing I want to talk about was organic versus conventional. So this is a big topic for me. I'm a very big organic shopper, and specifically for things that are most affected. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. So for example, your meat and your dairy, that stuff, organic is best, because otherwise you're getting meat and dairy that has a lot of hormones. And for women, extra hormones that we definitely do not need affects our mood, affects our own hormonal balance, affects our thyroid. It's really kind of disruptive to the homeostasis of the hormone system inside of our bodies. So I'm very specific when it comes to meat and dairy to make sure that I'm eating organic. And side note, another reason I shop organic primarily is because those organic farms treat their animals a lot better. The ethics of those farms are a lot higher. So I choose to pay more for food because A, I'm supporting small local farmers, and B, I know that I'm supporting ethically farmed animals. So that's a big thing for me personally. So that's why I shop primarily organic. But if you have to pick and choose, it would definitely be meats, dairy, and certain fruit. So fruits that have a really hard exterior shell, like avocados, bananas, oranges, cantaloupe, melons, squashes. It's okay to buy conventional because the shell is so hard, the pesticides don't frequently leak into the produce. But anything that you're going to eat the peel of, so like strawberry, potato, onions, blueberries, any berry really, potatoes, onions, zucchini, squash, anything that you're going to actually be eating the exterior of the plant, you want it to be organic, because you do not want to be ingesting all of those pesticides into your system. Pesticides are basically toxins. And when you ingest the toxin, it goes into your body, it messes up with your neurology. Your whole nervous system gets jacked up, and we're seeing a lot of neurological dysfunctions develop, and a lot of it has to do with the amount of pesticides that we're being put on our food. So if you can avoid that, that is best. How to tell if a produce is organic versus conventional. A conventional produce PLU number, so if you look at the sticker on a produce, it'll have a little number. Conventional starts with 4. So anything that has a 4 at the beginning, it's usually conventional, meaning that it's raised traditionally with pesticides. Anything that's organic has a PLU number of 9. So when you read the little label, it should say 9, blah, 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 blah. That's how you know it's organic. If a PLU number has a number 8, that's a GMO product. That one you should run from like the plague, because GMO products are manipulated in a lab. They're not even a real produce. They're not even naturally occurring. And they're putting things into those produce to make them bigger and bulkier that are actually extremely toxic for the human body. So no 8s, 4s or 9s. If you have to pick and choose, that's how to decide between them. I hope this video helps you guys and gives you a little clarity. If you have any questions or comments, please post below. You guys are doing great. It's wonderful to see your faces, and here's to week 2. See you guys.